Hello, Zuko here.
Sorry, I just had to. Hi there again. My name is Dory and welcome back. I was supposed to upload last week, but sadly, because of a family emergency, I decided not to. This was originally meant to be a collab between my sister and her classmate, but again, sadly, because of last week's situation, we kind of decided that we're not in a mood to make a video. We couldn't find the right time to do it this week, so it's just gonna be me. Sorry. And we still are planning to collab in the future, but even though they won't be speaking with us right now, they actually did draw their own parts. They are not currently done yet, so you will be able to see them on their Instagrams, which I will post down below or on the screen. Another thing, you know that video I kept promising and it's nowhere to be seen? That's another issue. It's in the works still. It's just, I have so many ideas and now I'm getting bored of it, but I still want to do it. So we'll see, but I promise you there is gonna be more theater content because at the moment there's none. We love empty promises. So as you can see on the screen and you can guess from the intro, today we are talking about Avatar: The Last Airbender, a Nickelodeon show that literally blew up the internet because it was posted on Netflix, and I was surprised how many people did not see it as a kid. It's just really interesting. When I saw it, I was about, I don't know, 12-ish, and I felt like I was really late to the fandom. But yeah, I was surprised that it got so much recognition this late, because honestly it's one of my favorite shows ever, if not my favorite actually. And it's just really surprising to see that people didn't know about it earlier. I did watch it a couple of times. I rewatched it as soon as it came on Netflix because I heard the news and I was like, oh my god, yes, please, finally I don't have to look online for pirated versions to see it. It was actually on our TV in my country too a few years back, but you know, they really mispronounce everybody's names really badly. It was kind of like the live action movie, honestly. Ang and stuff like that. It was weird. So I didn't watch it. It was way too cringy for me. There's no movie in Ba Sing Se anyway, so we don't speak about that. So my sister and her friend and I decided to draw the Fire Nation trio, and I am drawing Tylee. She is my second favorite character in the show. Well, second female character in the show. My first favorite character is obviously Suki. Then it's Tylee. And my favorite male character is Sokka. So I have a thing for non-benders, I guess. When I was a child, when I first watched it, I think we can all agree that I wasn't the only one completely whipped for Katara. She was my favorite. It was because she looked pretty and she was wearing blue, and I still am very obsessed with blue, so as a child, every time I would see a character wearing blue, they would be my favorite. If you know the really old Italian show called Wings, my favorite was Bloom because she was the fairy that had blue clothing, basically. Anywho, I literally remember in middle school when we were playing volleyball, I would sometimes pretend I'm waterbending, even though technically I would be airbending, but I was just pretending I waterbend the ball, I guess. And sometimes my teacher would like call me out and be like, why are you dancing during the match? And I was like, you don't understand. my neighbors, my sister, and I would hang out every day as the main cast. So we would have Aang, Katara, Zuko, Toph, but we would basically play like we were them. We kind of ignored the ships because it was just way too awkward. And I remember one day we actually played with water and fire, which was kind of dangerous to be like benders. And my sister was running around with like one small stone, and the neighbor would have like a stick to be a glider from Aang, as Aang's glider. It was just weird, honestly. And then we had like chalk to draw them on the road and make our own houses and clothings and stuff. It was weird. One day I even remembered that I had an idea to create playing cards, kind of like the Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff, because we were really into it, card games. So we created our own avatar cards, which I have no idea where they are. I just remember that everybody drew their element, and you either drew a fighting pose, a character, stuff like that, and they were healing cards, defense cards, trap cards, attack cards, stuff like that. It was actually really fun. And the funny thing is, we actually found about the series through a game. We were fans of Nickelodeon for a while, but back then it did not exist in my country, so we had no access to it except online. And I remember that Nickelodeon had lots of games online, so we were playing, and one of them was Avatar Arena or something. I forgot the name of it, but it's basically like Street Fighter, just with benders. And I was like, wow, this is so cool. And I googled it once, and I was like, guys, it's a TV show, let's watch it. So we would watch it weekly. Which was fun. We would come over and have like a movie night or just watch it on laptop. And yeah, like I said, Atara was my favorite back then, but now that I rewatched it again this year, I was just like, nah. I mean, she's great and all, but it's just, I don't know. There's been a lot of hate going on in the community, I mean, towards her, so I don't hate her, but I don't love her as much as I did. I like her. That's about it. It's just, compared to Suki, other girls don't matter, honestly. She's the queen. I could honestly go on and on why I like her so much, but that would be a little bit too boring, so I'm gonna save you the lecture and just say she's a badass and just the best. And I really, really like the ship with Sokka. Is just, they're the cutest couple ever. So yeah, and my second favorite is Ty Lee, whom I'm drawing right now, and I liked her as a kid too. I think Katara was number one, and then it was Ty Lee, and then Suki. And Ty Lee is just very adorable. I really like that she joins the Kyoshi Warriors at the end. It felt really nice that my faves were together as friends. And oh my god, the scene where they fight when they're escaping the prison, Suki and Ty Lee, Jesus, that was the best thing ever. I completely forgot when I rewatched it this year that it's a thing, and I was just like, oh my god, I need to draw that. Sadly, I didn't draw it for this collab because we decided to draw just the Fire Girls individually, but definitely I need to draw that in the future. Lastly, I want to touch on another subject because I did promise theater content, and voila, I have something for this video. If you guys don't know, there is actually a fan-made musical Avatar The Last Airbender in making, and I'm going to link you guys to the few of the songs that have been published on YouTube. Catherine Lynn Rose is the creator, and she started it as a fan musical on TikTok, and it got a lot of recognition. And then even the Suki voice actress saw it and commented how brilliant it was. I was just like, oh my god, this is happening, isn't it? So it's really good. There's 2 songs so far, I think. One of them is Fight Like a Girl, which is Suki's song, where she meets Sokka, or where Sokka meets Suki. And then In the Clouds, I have to check if that's the title, a duet between Katara and Aang right before they see the air temple, I think. It's really good. She sings really well, and everything is like composed so well. The lyrics just make sense. It feels professional, and it's amazing that she did all that by herself. Honestly, at first I was quite jealous, not gonna lie, because I was thinking about doing the same thing, but I kind of gave up on it really fast because I don't have musical theater experience, even though I like it a lot. I've never written any musicals before. I wanted to do it, but I'm glad that somebody with way more talent and experience did it, because if I did it, it would be terrible. You're welcome that I didn't do it. So yeah, I hope you guys like this little illustration. I'm sorry it's a little bit messy, just whole recording and everything. It's a little bit tough. Tough. I'm trying my best. But anyhow, please check out my Instagram, check my sister's Instagram and her classmates to see their artworks, and please leave some comments for them to show them some love. And yeah, I'll see you next time, hopefully with a theater related video. Bye bye!